Hello, welcome to Open House 2020. I'm Aaron Bray. This is physical science. I'm just going to give you a little tutorial of my Canvas page, how I organize my course and my content. Um, and if you have any other questions, you can feel free to reach out to me via email, or you can join me on the Zoom call this evening. So what I'm going to do is just show you the Canvas homepage of what your students, what your son or daughter will see. Over on the side is a good place to kind of go to see what's coming up, the due dates of them, and the assignments that are here. They won't see this many. As soon as they complete one, it will be off of the to-do list. All the assignments can be found under the assignment link here. Everything I do in this class will be an assignment with the way things are this year. Every assignment that we have in this class will be submitted on Canvas. I know it can be frustrating formatting and the technology a little bit, but this is the only way that to be consistent across the board for all the students in the class this year. So all assignments can be found here. I also organize my course this year by modules. And so if you click on modules, it will take you to a module that contains all the lessons and assignments for every unit that we have. So this is just an initial class resources assignment. We've already completed the Chapter 1 Science Skills. Each lesson has its own page. At the end of each module is also the notes that we use for that page, for that unit. And then the assignment of where to turn in your notes. They get points for taking the notes in this class. So the assignment is for the notes, and the PowerPoint for the notes are at the bottom. Click on the next one that we are currently in right now. And so within a lesson, say like the modern atomic theory lesson, each page will contain kind of the quick lesson description, some vocabulary we might encounter, and then usually it will also include a video to kind of supplement the lesson, or sometimes be a self-paced equivalent of the lesson. And then underneath that, it will tell them what they have to do. Complete the notes in slides 14 to 18 in OneNote, and I'll explain that in a second, and also finish the worksheet. And the assignments are hyperlinked right in here, so they don't have to leave the page. Once they're going through the lesson, they can click the assignment to complete it, come back here, and then go to the next one. Here's the next assignment. And so they can find all the content for the lessons in modules, and then they can look at all the assignments here as well, but they're hyperlinked in the modules. Another thing I'm utilizing this year is a virtual class notebook. I usually do a hard copy 3-ring binder of all my notes in the class. It was going to be impossible to do that this year with how many virtual learners we have. So I utilize Class Notebook, which is Microsoft OneNote, and it works seamlessly with Canvas. It's been a learning curve for everybody involved, but in the end, I think it's working okay for what we have to deal with this year. So they sign in through here. Once they do that the first time, they can use an online version of it, so that it'll just be another tab open on their browser, or I've had a lot of them just use the application version on their actual computer. That way they don't have to go through Canvas anymore. I have all my classes doing this, but physical science has its own notebook, and then I can organize it by units. So each unit will have its own little subsection here, and then in that section we'll have all the stuff we're doing, the notes, the worksheets, a periodic table that we're doing, a web quest, which we're going to be starting here today. And then I can see each individual student notebook to see if they're doing, checking their progress. I have a section I can throw things here, but they can look at all this stuff that I do. So extra notes that I do examples. I kind of go through some of the worksheet with them. They can look at all that, and they can actually copy and paste it into their own notebook, and then they can finish the worksheet in there. From there, then they can submit the assignment on Canvas, and it was a learning curve to get used to it. They have any laptop that has a stylus it works well with. You can actually write right on the notebook. You can type in it. It's not perfect, but I think once you get the hang of it, it works pretty well. So we are utilizing OneNote this year for the notebook. You can also feel free to read my syllabus that goes over, explains my course, and so that's located here on the side as well. And you can preview the document here. And in this class, we mainly focus on chemistry and physics. It's a course where I try to get them a broad range of exposure to some important scientific theories and discoveries that have been around for the last century, and just get them exposed to something maybe they don't get to see every day. Keep it interesting, trying to change up the content. Um, I thoroughly enjoy this class because I have more range on what I can teach. But if you have any questions on content or technology we're using this year, please do not hesitate to reach out, and I'd be glad to help your son or daughter. And yes, that's about it. I hope you have a great year. I hope you stay healthy with your family. And if you have any other questions, you can reach out to me. Thank you.